Right on to this, flag fury in Texas when one man is told to remove his pro-police flag. The Homeowners Association calling the blue and black flag noxious and offensive. But now that man is standing up for his beliefs and keeping that flag held high. Rodney Ivester joins us now from Dallas to tell his story. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
What does this flag mean to you, and why did you put it up?
Well, I put it up, of course, across the nation. I mean, we've had a lot of recent events with law enforcement confrontations, and I've always, I've grown up supporting police officers, military. You know, I've always been taught, basically to have the right values, and having this flag up for me is basically a show of solidarity and support for not only fallen officers, but those that are in the heat of the battle every day. Yeah. And specifically, I put this flag up right after the events a few weeks ago from Dallas when the officers were ambushed, and that was just my way of showing just a little bit of support.
Yeah, 5 police officers were killed, and I know you just wanted to show support for your own community, but the Property Owners Association wasn't happy with your decision to hang this flag, and they said this: the resident in issue displayed a version of what is known as a Blue Lives Matter flag, but did so by altering the American flag with a blue stripe, which, after receiving complaints from residents within the community, the board determined was not in conformity with the neighborhood restrictions. I mean, in light of what they're saying, why not just have 2 flags? Could you have an American flag and then also, one of the police flags that has the blue line to show support for them that way, and not have to alter the actual American flag?
Well, so I do display the American flag as well, and I have for several years now. I've lived in this community for 16 years, have flown various flags along with the United States flag, military flags and so forth, which has never been a problem. As far as the altered flag, I mean, I know, and I understand how that resonates with a lot of people around the country.
Yeah.
But as far as, our military has versions of the flag that may be matte colors or things like that. It's not,
okay.
I don't see that as what some people describe as a desecration of the flag. It's the meaning behind the flag, for me personally.
I see what you mean. Well, Rodney, because this cause is so near and dear to your heart, I want to get your thoughts on this latest headline with Colin Kaepernick, the NFL player who's decided he's not going to stand during the national anthem because of perceived injustices toward minorities. In fact, at practice just a few days ago, we've got some pictures to show of the socks he was wearing, depicting cops as pigs. They're cartoon pigs there with police hats on. And then on military night, he just decided to take a knee and wouldn't stand up either. Yet, after these terrible, tragic events happened in Dallas, where 5 police officers were killed, the Cowboys weren't allowed to have a decal on their helmets commemorating those fallen officers. What are your thoughts on this and the stark contrast between those 2 decisions made?
All right, absolutely, and it's really hard to grasp or fathom or understand why people think the way they do. I mean, we have so much division in the country today, and I know people use the terms oppression and things like that, but, we've got law enforcement and our military that, put their lives on the line for us all to keep us safe, whether it's in the streets of the United States or keeping our country safe. And for people to be put down for that, I really don't understand it, because at the end of the day, everybody just wants to come home safe and do the best that they can.
Do you believe, Rodney, that it should be your right to support whoever you want, wherever you want, whenever you want?
I believe in first off, the Constitution. I mean, I'm very much a patriot of the United States. I love my country. We do have a First Amendment right that allows us to display and show our feelings. And I've been posed the question, what if it was the shoe was on the other foot, and somebody else displayed a flag that wasn't agreeable to you? And I understand that. I mean, with my values, my faith, there are things I don't, may not necessarily believe in or like, but people have the right to voice their opinion, to show their support for groups, and do it in a peaceful manner.
Rodney, who knew that supporting the police would have become somehow this controversial topic? I mean, they protect us every single day. Thank you so much for your time, Rodney. Let us know how everything pans out.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
I appreciate it.
29 minutes after the hour on a Saturday morning, coming up on Fox and Friends Weekend.